Hello, hello, this is Angel of Galaxite here, coming with a few more channeled messages. I hope you're all doing really well. Please, please, please subscribe. Do all you can for my channel. As I'm new, as I keep on saying, so it'd be nice to build something really lovely from this, and hopefully I'm helping lots of people in the meantime. Anyway, without further ado, because anybody who's been on this before will realise that I have a problem with my battery running out. So let's go. Tuning in now. Oh, and also if you could share, that would be great too. Thank you. Only if you enjoy. Alright. So the first man who has been hanging around me this morning, he's coming in quite clear. Wow, okay, thank you. So he was saying he was 25 and male. He liked motorbikes because he loved the freedom they gave him. He met many people on these journeys, he's showing me. Some good, some bad. But interesting people, for sure. And he's saying really he would never have met these people if he wasn't on his bike and travelling. So he's grateful for that. He's telling me he was really good at fixing bikes. He could do anything. He was never really trained that way or shown by a mechanic, but pretty good. And he's showing me the name Mike. It could be his name, or it could be someone around him, or somebody here on the earth plane who is watching this or knew him. Family member, somebody worked with. Take it as it resonates, but that's the name I'm getting. He's telling me he wasn't slim. Let's put it that way, he says. So he had a facial hair, glasses, but could never quite grow the big beard that he wanted. Oh, I can feel this beard, yeah, it's quite bristly. Pink Floyd, metal music, AC/DC. You get the picture, he says. Seems like quite a no-nonsense type of person, you know. A person that he just tells you as it is. That's what I'm getting from him. So I'm asking him now, what month were you born? Because I just wanted something else. Oh, okay. Says, does it really matter? So that could be a clue. This is probably how he spoke to people when he thought things were just trivial. Alright, so he didn't pay much mind to birthdays, obviously. He reckons it was a waste of time. Alright, you're entitled to your opinion. We all are. Alright, January I'm getting now, winter months. Could be a time he passed away to the land of light. Okay. See, I can't see snow. You know, when people talk about winter, I feel cold, or I see snow in my mind's eye, or they'll mention that. But anyway, yeah, it's normally snow when winter's presented to me, but okay, I get you. California, he keeps mentioning California, so he could have travelled or lived there for some time, so that would be the snow. It wouldn't have been so relevant, would it, I guess. The open road, he's telling me, wind in his hair, living life, doing what I did to survive. No one could pin this guy down. Oh, okay, so he's talking to somebody he knew here on the earth plane. He wants you to know it wasn't your fault. He was just born wild and didn't like being told what to do from a very early age. Okay. Bit stubborn, really, he's saying. You know? Okay, so he's telling me now that he got into some trouble and it led to his demise. Sorry, put my teeth in. Demise. So he's saying you may not know the full story of his passing, but he says let it go. It doesn't matter. He's freer now than he's ever been. Oh, he's telling me he's helping other young people who cross over to settle in over there. And he quite likes that. Because although he wasn't great here on this side, with small talk and people's bullshit, he's basically saying, he goes, he gets it, you know. He gets people now. He's got a higher perspective, of course. Oh, okay. I'm hearing the song, I Went Down in the Blaze of Glory. I believe that's Bon Jovi. So these lyrics could be a big clue to his life and who he was. Or he just liked to play that song, or you did. But I think there's a massive clue to his passing there. So if there's any questions that you feel keep running around in your head, because I feel it's like a tape player playing over and over again, because you don't feel you've had closure, I guess. See, he's not really a forthcoming person, and yeah, I think he's reluctant to speak about everything. Okay, especially on this platform, I guess. So please share this message if you feel you know somebody like that, because you could be the messenger. All right. Yeah, he wants you to find peace, that peace in your heart. He wants you to know he isn't in a dark place. So whatever you're thinking there, no, he's not. All right, and he's showing me this leather jacket. Or some clothing that somebody has of his, okay? When you're holding that and talking to him, he's hearing that. He's hearing that. And you might feel like a pat on your shoulder. Yeah. Okay. He's sorry you couldn't say goodbye properly, so he's doing it on a grand scale here. Okay, thank you. Okay. He's telling me now it's time to move on. All right then, bye. Thank you very much for your message. All different characters still. All right. Okay. Let's move on. Come on, come in. We're ready for you. Okay. I'm hearing I was on holiday. Could have been south of France, or the south of France could be relevant. I don't know why, but he's showing me his left eye, so that could be a clue. Something may have felt wrong with his left eye at the time. Or he's always had a problem with his left eye. Oh no, he's showing me now shaking. I feel like I want to shake, you know, but not because I'm cold. And then I'm feeling a bit sick, and he's vomiting. Yeah, okay. So that could be a memory. And he was taken to hospital for that. He doesn't really want to talk too much about that, so that'll be your clue, okay, to this man's life. All right. Okay, so he's talking about how the winter blues, the changing seasons, can be challenging for you. These shifts, sorry, googly brain. The shifts in his temperature and light can bring unwelcome feelings of listlessness, that's what he's saying, sorry, and dullness. Okay. He knows this affects you, and it's when You miss him the most these seasons, the darker seasons, the winter seasons. So if this sounds familiar, there could be a message here for you. It doesn't always have to be about this particular man, but the fact you suffer in winter, your loved ones are acknowledging that, okay? But he's reminding you of enjoyment, and a meaningful embrace he's showing me is a way of communicating feelings that words can't. We all go too long without a hug sometimes, don't we? You know, it releases the feel-good hormones, oxytocin and serotonin. It can lower blood pressure and the heart rate too is showing me. He's saying, for God's sake, if there's no one to hug, or you just feel like you just don't want to just ask anybody for a hug, then hug yourself and imagine it is him. You should feel a warm sensation he's showing me when he is near, okay? I'm getting Virgo and Pisces. This could be relevant. May not be, but it could be. And this particular person he's talking to, you could be having issues with older relatives at the moment. He's pointing out that the issues in your home as well. Okay, where are they? There's quite a few issues in the home. It could be broken down things, or things that really need to be fixed in some way, shape or form. Maybe somebody here, the washing machine is gone, and you're going to call someone in to try and repair it, and if not, buy a new one. Yeah, he's telling me he misses handyman skills and loves the way you say good morning to him every day without fail. He's also referring to a bedside clock which needs replacing. Yeah, and this may have been on his side of the bed. Alright. That's specific for somebody, definitely. He knows that your work is getting you down and says this will get better for you. There may be somebody leaving your workplace. So for some of you who are listening to this, maybe somebody at work is just not gelling with you, or you're not gelling with them, or they're just causing minor issues, or for some could be really, really awful, this person. Okay? So take it as it resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And he's showing me that money will get better. So keep the hope, keep positive. Keep demanding and commanding that money to come in. We are the creators of our own life, okay? He was a private person, and people would have had to get through quite a few layers before getting close to him, he's showing me. And you're too soft, he's saying, with others. Don't let them take advantage. Look after your own needs first is another message, which is really important. He wants you to flourish, live your life, and don't make your home a hiding place where you shut out those who care for you. Periods of isolation are okay, but should be only temporary. If you're worried about a friend's health, she will be fine. Okay, thank you. So he's saying his last message. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh no, it's a song, alright. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river low enough. I think that's Marvin Gaye. Yes, Marvin Gaye is correcting me. Alright. Not correcting me, but saying, sorry. Agreeing with me is the word I was meaning to words. So look up the lyrics, and as I always say, there's normally a message in this for us. If you're not familiar with the song, or you didn't see anything like that, then fine. But you didn't have a connection with that as a couple. But definitely that is something. Well, it's time to say goodbye, and he's blowing you a big kiss. All right? He said he used to do that, blow you a kiss. Right, just because my camera seems to be playing up a bit, I am now going to try to go a bit quicker. I'm just worried it's going to click off again. Alright, so I've got Tell It to My Heart playing in my head now. I think from what I could remember that might have been, correct me if I'm wrong, 70s or no, 80s maybe? 80s or 90s? I have no idea. Is it really love or just a game? Yeah. My son has just mouthed to me as he's looked it up. Taylor Dane. Alright, thank you. Again, a line, a sentence, could be a message or the title. Alright. This person never really had much luck in love. He says, tell them it eluded me in this lifetime, but after crossing over I realised why this was so. He wants to apologise, as getting close to others emotionally was a stretch, as he'd been let down many times before and closed off his heart. His childhood was fraught with abuse. I'm so sorry. And he could never trust the way that he would have loved and wanted to do with people. Says he was a bit of a heartbreaker. Didn't do it intentionally though. He wants to reassure the ladies that he had relations with, that it wasn't them. Okay, yeah. And he's sorry for the hurt he caused by ghosting. He was argumentative. It was to hide his shortcomings. Actually, he's pointing out he was an idiot, as you were all lovely, attractive, and would have made wonderful partner. That's nice. Partners. There is someone in the family who is getting ready to transition, he's saying, and I want them to know that I'll be waiting for them at the pearly gates. Oh, that's nice. And with Buster, a childhood pet, so that could be relevant to somebody. I felt easier loving animals than humans and sought comfort in pets. They seem to understand me more. Okay. He says you will be prepared for something grand, and he knows it feels taxing with what your body is being put through, but your time in the dark is ending, and a new chapter filled with love and light is about to begin. So that is a message for somebody. August, April, June, Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn. And a new moon is relevant. He's showing me the 5th house. This is the house of fun. Do a bit of what you fancy. Restart an existing romance for some. Start to think about what you want from your relationship. If you are thinking of dating or long term, don't let your past memories hold you back. Love and enjoy each other. That's beautiful. Enjoy. Okay, come on, come through. He's talking about taking people for granted. It's easy when we have something and it's there on a plate. He's saying he should know because he did. And this is what really the message is about. Leslie, Sandra, Isabella, Amelia. Again, these could be in his family or names of the ladies he hurt. Take it as it resonates. Leave what doesn't for someone else again. But there are many different names, he says, but these are just names that I'm hearing. Okay. You were a busy guy then. Alright, so now I've just got a message for somebody who who is seeing grey cats at strange times, you know. This could be actually here on the earth plane, and sorry, I've got a bad back today. That could be a message too for somebody watching. You could have a bit of a bad back. Well, let's put it this way. The other day, I heard this bell. I'm thinking, wow, it's just before I was going to record. I was thinking to myself, what is that bell? Now my little dog is not, she would have a bit of a heart attack basically if she saw a cat in the house. Bless her, she's an old girl. But I heard this bell and then I thought, let me close the door because I don't, want anything wandering in there. And I closed the door, came back down, and I could still hear the bell. And when I went upstairs, there was this grey cat on my bed. This beautiful cat it was, And I kept thinking, why? Why is it coming now? So I did an extra cleansing just in case, Anyway, I managed to usher it out and close the door. And then started recording. But seeing a grey cat is a sign of good luck. It can also protect you from negative energies and also attracts good luck in your life. So, and it brings clarity into grey areas of your life. So this could be a message for somebody else, So if you've been seeing grey cats, whether it be in your house like me, and the cat doesn't belong to you, or just showing up outside in your garden, could be there for a reason on a spiritual level, just to make sure that anything negative, I don't mean negative energies as in dark energies as we would call them, I'm talking about just, could be negative people or, but they're there for a reason, so yeah. Thought that was relevant anyway. So let me see. Thank you. Right. Alright. We're thinking about when the winter months come in, It's tempting to just curl up on the sofa, to seek solace and comfort with food and a glass of wine. Although it will make you feel good at the time, afterwards you'll be feeling sluggish in mind, in body and spirit. So if you're feeling that way, get yourself some fluorite and it'll help you stick to healthy eating and exercise habits. Hold the crystal in your hand and say out loud, my cravings are only for healthy foods, beverages and activities. Write down the affirmation, leave it near your fridge and put the fluorite crystal on top. Yeah, you can also repeat it if you want, the affirmation, while you're holding the fluorite. So that's for somebody out there who is going through or will be going through. Now, think of a question you'd like to ask, and I will just got my Brian deck out. So think of a question, please. And let's see what we get. See what answer we get. He can be a little bit like the first fella. Alright, so what we got here, can you see that? Yes. I've got a bit of a shadow on there, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay. So follow your gut. You know what the answer is to this is already. Start listening to your body. If your gut says yes, then great. But if you're feeling shifty, then do not do it. Simple as that. So there's your answer to whatever it is that you asked. Okay. The cute little deck, actually. All right. Well, this is a bit of a shorter one, but I hope you enjoyed. And till next time, I will see you again. Stay safe, stay well, stay loved. Bye.